what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Lineage Break Podcast. I am your host, Cam. With me, as always, is... Trusty Steven.
That took a while. Hello, Cameron.
It's about the
build-up?
You gotta
build it up.
The anticipation is important. They're like, who's coming? Is it Trusty Steve? Is it somebody else?
They know who's coming. I'm sitting right here. It's not like we walk on.
Maybe we should do that. You want to do a wrestling intro?
Yeah, if we have a bigger space eventually.
Yeah, we don't, but
I know.
We gotta discuss that. Welcome to the show. It's a great day to be here. We lit some candles for the occasion. We hope you are happy to be here. We're a little bit late today, but you don't have to know that if you're watching the show on YouTube. If you want to watch the show live, I promise it goes live every week at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Asterisk.
And you could watch it like you're watching it right now. It is 12:03 Eastern Standard Time as we film this right now.
Yep.
And you like Cher, Steven?
For the love of God.
So anyways. Dude, DTR's coming out.
Hey, this set looks sick.
It's so cool.
Like, my boy, aside.
Seal.
CL.
You like Seal?
CL.
The musician?
I do, actually, really. Well, no, that's a musician I can get behind. Yeah, but aside from my boy here, all of the set looks so sick.
It's cool, man.
Like, literally everything. Like, even if it's not for me, it kind of is for me.
It is for you. What do you mean not for you? You're wearing your CL shirt right now.
No. I know.
You mean if it wasn't for you?
No, I'm saying the other stuff that isn't him.
It's cool, man.
Like, Diana stuff, super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cardistry stuff, super cool.
Mm-hmm. It's exciting.
I'm excited.
We're very excited. And we're most of the way done, really. As of recording right now, it's the 11th. We have a couple more days of spoiler season proper, but I believe the developers, I don't know the exact day, but they said that Index will be up sometime this upcoming week. So within the next, by the time we see you next, we will have Index, we'll have all the cards. And at this point, we have most of the high rarity stuff. We have most of the CSRs. I think we have all of the URs now as well. And so we will do a little bit of chatting about the URs, about the CSRs, the sort of draws to the set, right? Anything that sort of stands out as archetype defining or whatever. Looks like actually only 7 URs. I believe there's 8. So we're missing 1 UR, missing 2 CSRs, but we have the rest of them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, talk a little bit about DTR. Before we do that, Steven, and yes, we'll talk about the blonde girl in the room. But before we do that, Steven, something really important just happened. This morning, like an hour or two ago, one Chicaplu head of organized play posted the store championship application, which is cool. I assume that you saw that earlier this morning. We're getting a cute stamped Conflagrant Sentinel, which is good for all you Guardian players out there, Steve included.
I enjoy it.
Weird choice.
I know that they couldn't do it because people would be mad. I really wanted the Stalwart double down.
Oh yeah, do Stalwart again.
She's so cute. The new Stalwart is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted her. But I understand that you can't double down.
Different cards. But yeah, we're getting Sentinel, which is cool. She started deck only, I believe, which is cool to get her as a stamped card. Yeah, because we got last one was the no arrow will stop my quest for Sao. Yeah, Empower card. I forget what it's called. But it's good to get a starter deck only card, so you don't have to get these out of Sapphire. We also got the playmat. The store champion playmat is of Lily, quote unquote. What's her name? Lily Marine Castellan, who is pictured on Castling Boone. There we go. Castling Boone, the Chessman Rook card. So we assume that Lily is a Rook. Chica Blue did not feel that we were worthy of getting the Lily spoiler for reasons unknown. But she's cool. I am, for reasons, excited to see the Chessman stuff because we've seen virtually none of it, which is a little bit strange. We've seen a lot of the cardistry cards.
Yeah.
But Chessman, we've only really seen, I think, 3 cards with that type, like with Chessman type, and then Castling Boon. Which is a pretty small list, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But Steven, I'm gonna need you to grab your phone in your grippers.
My phone is in my grippers.
Or your hand grippers. They've also just now, 5 minutes ago or whatever, posted the Distorted Reflections Regionals announcement, and it's not a binder this time. And that's pretty cool. So I want to get Steven's unfiltered reaction to seeing what's going on. And it's so cool. It's so cool. Except for one notable missing thing. But yeah, very exciting. Regional playmats and stuff.
Oh, this is super neat.
Yeah.
It is a metal coin. It's a buff counter.
It's a whole set of them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a box full of official Grand Archive counters, and status indicators.
Oh, okay, that's super cool.
Which includes a debuff counter, a buff counter, a preparation counter, an ephemeral counter. I'm sorry. So it contains a buff counter, a preparation counter, a durability counter, and an ephemeral counter. And then additionally, the set will contain 4 random metal counters from among the following: debuff, wither, quest, enlighten, glimmer, generic, distant, fostered, imbued, ability used. That's the big one. We love ability used.
That's your Arisana.
Ability used goes crazy.
I kind of love this because not only do you get the guaranteed, but now you get to trade coins with your friends because you have to get these random ones.
And
surely you want the full set.
If you go to multiple regionals, you don't get a punch directly in the face, which is usually what happens when you're like, I got this second binder. That's cool. I guess I'll sell it on Merlin's. You actually want to get multiple sets of these.
To be fair,
and I think multiple buff counters.
I think I have 5 binders.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think I'm using all.
This is super cool. I'm actually thrilled. I think it's awesome.
I'm here for the counters.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a GA deck box that has a counter storage now.
Yeah,
like a drawer.
Yeah, like
something.
with the token box or whatever. I would like to complain directly to Weebs of the Shore that I see notably that there is some immeasurable disrespect for Prima materia. And there's no brood counter. And what am I supposed to do? Anyways, we've also seen the playmats. The DTR seasonal regional finalist playmat is Reckoning Wake, which is cool art. Has Diana and CL on it.
Yeah. Surely I'm not winning it, so I'll be buying one.
Oh, it's only the finalists, bro. You just have to top 8.
Oh,
the champion mat is Lucenia's Reign, I believe, is what that card is called.
Yep.
The domain, the Mage Chessman domain. Notably, Alice missing. Very, very cool art, though. And then the Judge playmat, in tradition with Judge playmats, is Liminal Guide. So you can add to your collection. I really feel like I should have bought the Dungeon Guide mat when they had them. I think it was last event or the event before that. Because all of the Judge mats have been the guides, except for Dungeon Guide. So you do need to get your Dungeon Guide mat elsewhere. But pretty cool. And then, of course, the Smoke Bombs is the top 8 card. So very, very cool. Of course, there's a list here of regionals. Go to all of your regionals. If you want to come to Massachusetts, you can play in Massachusetts New England Regionals, October 18th, which is pretty cool. And it will be
at the new store
at Webway Games 2, our new location, which is exciting and will be cool. And I have lots of GA stuff to hang on the walls, so it'll feel like home for all you GA players. When the few Magic players that come into our store every once in a while come in, they'll be like, what is all this anime titty doing here? But you won't feel that way, chat. You will feel welcomed and at home. All right, I Steven, I have to take to Twitter. There's, people keep notifying me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe nothing important. Hopefully nothing important. It is important. Thanks to one head of organized play. He has finally decided to not be a big baby and has posted Lily Marine Castellan. So we can look at her together right now with you live. The card will be up on the screen from our editor in post. Thank you, editor in post. This has a new ability.
It does. It's very interesting.
As commanded will. As long as this unit is attacking using a command card, it gets +2 on attack. If Lily is attacking a unit with an even life stat, this attack gets +1. And you may return a card from your memory to your hand. That's pretty good. She's a 4-cost water 1/4 unique ally, Guardian Chessman Rook Human. Lots of text. She's cute. She's our first actual chessman that has actual chessman text.
We've seen a few chessman cards now. A lot of them reference command.
Yeah.
We have not seen a chessman command yet.
Not a single one. So I hope we get a couple of those so that a certain somebody can have a playable deck for some time. Steven.
Yes.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
It's time.
It's time.
DTR. Right around the corner.
Yep.
2 weeks from now. Distorted Reflections comes out. However, announced at Worlds a few weeks ago. Set 9. PTM.
Phantom Monarchs.
Phantom Monarchs coming out in December. And we got our first PTM tidbit today. And I promise that this is important. PTM tidbit number 1 from one Silidar on Twitter is that at Lineage Break Cam, that's me, is broke. That's true. I don't know that it needs to be December for that to be true. But it is true now and then. And what, of course, Silidar is referring to is the release of Alice. And we can do some talking about Alice. I think she's pretty neat. I think the lore implications are pretty neat. But before we get there, let me tell you, Steven. Let me tell you, people at home. It's been a harrowing week. I have been bombarded by the people on the internet on all of the platforms that I'm on all week, just constantly being tagged for no reason. Every few hours, Silidar himself just adding me, saying card, ! There is no card. It's been happening for days and days and days. But just a couple of days ago, I think it was that yesterday? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It feels like a lifetime ago. Finally, Alice was released. This was after, by the way, the most insane. They posted the media kit. You guys can find the media kit for DTR up on the website. Media kit was posted, and they went out of their way to change the name for the Alice images to Merlin in the media kit, exclusively to troll me, which is very flattering. I do appreciate it, but an insane thing to do. Just nonsensical. But hey, Alice is real, and she's real cute, and I like her a lot, and I'm very happy. My excitement has been quelled, so you guys don't get me screaming at the top of my lungs. That's what I was doing yesterday at 5 a.m. Kicking around in my bed like that scene out of Bruce Almighty. But I'm very excited. I think she's really cute. And speaking of Lily, She is Chessman themed, which is quite cute. She gets +1 whenever she's attacking with Chessman command cards, which is interesting, as Steven said. We've seen 0. And she has a Lineage release ability to prevent some damage to some chessmen as long as they are awake, which is kind of a tough ask. Maybe they'll be getting vigor or some such nonsense to make that a little bit more doable, but she's really cool. However, there's a problem. There's one problem. Well, there's several problems. She's a Seor, so sort of saw that one coming. I made a prediction to 1 Solidar, and you can find that tweet on the internet that I was absolutely right about. So, suck it, nerds. Nailed it. But she's going to cost me a lot of money. So, if you guys open a CUR, you want to do me a favor, give me a good price. You know, don't make me sell my house.
$3,000. Make him sell his house. Make him sell his house.
No, it's too much.
He can't keep getting away with it.
No, it's too much. No, a little bit less. But yeah, so we're very excited for Alice. But she does have this Lineage release ability, and I think, based on the numbers in the set, this is the only Alice we're getting. So she can, of course, level into...
Do it. Say it.
Polcock. And then you can Lineage release, which is cool. But there is no way to level into Alice level 2. And I believe in my heart of hearts, PTM tidbit number 1, as we just mentioned, is because we will be getting more Alice in December. Please, dear God, I can't, if we're going to do the first, I guess not first, but CUR Lineage or whatever, I don't.
Please do it to him.
I don't want to think about it. So just CSR is fine. Thank you. I'll buy the CUR this time. When it comes to PTM, it's going to be tough. But I think she's cool. I'm really excited. I think the lore implications are really interesting, and I really want to get more information about what's going on. Because when we talked about Alice the first time, she was running away from home, sort of shirking responsibility. Obviously, the Golden Queen of Lucenia has gone missing. We now know very clearly that Alice is the Golden Queen. By the way, I did some chatting with Belle, and we did some chatting with Belle, and you can see that later on today. But I did some chatting with Belle, and it prompted me to not read, because I'm illiterate, but to look at the cliff notes for Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, which I was just not very familiar with. And let me tell you, chat, if you care about the lore, you should do that too, because it was I read the summary or whatever of Through the Looking Glass specifically, and I was like, man, I'm so stupid. I felt like such a genius when I read the flavor text that Belle had written, and it's oh my god, Alice is the Golden Queen. It makes so much sense. And just if you read the book, that's just words they say to you in the book. And I was oh yeah. I'm obviously we were correct, but it's saying the sky is blue or whatever, and then being I'm so smart, dude, I figured out the sky is blue. It's crazy. But Alice running away from Lucenia and being searched for is all well and good. However, we got that one card a while ago, Scorched Conquest, where Alice is burning a village down or something, and she's wow, I'm so powerful, which is I don't know, a little bit
evil,
a little bit dubious, a little bit of dubious morality. And then we got a card spoiled by Belle yesterday, Suited Trickery, I believe, that has a couple of the suited aces chaining up Alice in some sort of dungeon, and the flavor text says the monster had been detained, which is a little worrisome.
Correct.
And then last but not least, we got an Umbra card, which is a sick card, by the way. Curse something. But in that art, we see Alice sort of, spooky and Umbra themed, a little bit less roses and flowers and not a, anime girl smile, but a evil face as she chains somebody up with spooky Umbra chains. So, of course, we're talking about DTR, and things cannot be what they seem.
Profane binding.
School card. But yeah, so maybe we're getting a spooky Umbra Alice, which is not exactly what I expected, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, exciting stuff. And I need this to be clear, chat. Thank you for supporting my, my plight. But I have no problems with Alice being evil. I said this morning that I would be there to defend her when she stands trial for all those innocents that she murdered in burning down that village, assumingly. It's okay if she's evil. I can get behind that. We like an evil cleric girl. I think Xander is really cool. He's a gross boy, which is unfortunate. But I think that our first assassin in Grand Archive being a Luxem character is cool. I like that sort of subverting of expectation. And so cleric being a traditionally, holy and good class, being evil is cool. If that is the case, the same with Dao-Chan. All I care about is that it's not Merlin. And I don't think it is. So I think that's it. I don't know. I think that's the soapbox, Steven.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it. I'm feeling good. It's good. It's a good time to be alive, Thank you for giving me this cute blonde girl, and I'm just happy to be here. Just happy to be hanging out until I have no money and have to eat ice for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'm just here, and as my husbando would do, I'm here to protect Alice, which means I'm here to protect Cam.
It's just like it's our lore. That's my guardian right there.
That's
my
true.
white knight, if you will.
Oh God.
Let me say though, congratulations, by the way. We're getting some like a reasonable amount of CL cards, and they all look pretty good.
Yeah.
What's going on with Diana? I feel like we've seen 1.5 Diana cards.
Hey, when we got, remind me, when we DTR we found out.
Yeah.
They said it was a Guardian Ranger.
Ranger set. Yeah, it's a Guardian set. That's true. There's a Cleric set too. That's pretty cool. There's some really cool typo stuff. Like Chessmen are really cool.
Yeah.
Suited is really cool. There's a whole Spectres thing. That's pretty neat.
I'm really into
it.
Wish it wasn't all warrior keyworded, but
yeah. There's some
good at Guardian would have been cool.
There's some pretty cool Crux cards.
Yeah,
those are really strong. We're getting some Exalted stuff. Those have some interesting applications.
So it's a Guardian Ranger set, right?
Yeah.
Where
the Ranger?
Where are all the Ranger cards at?
We saw one yesterday.
Yeah,
that's good. That card's good.
Yeah.
She'll play it.
I think most of the Ranger stuff we've seen is pretty good. I think, but where's all the literally it's every time I open it, I'm like, oh yeah, spoilers.
Oh cool, Guardian card.
Sweet Guardian card.
Dude,
oh cool,
more suited allies,
more clerics. Sweet, some warrior stuff. Awesome. But where are the Ranger cards in the Ranger set?
Yeah, it might be coming. There's a large portion of the set we haven't seen.
Fair.
We're missing a couple of CSRs. We still have a couple of spoilers. Of course, TM32's on Monday. Known Diana simp. Shinja probably has some Diana goods.
Yeah.
But right now it's looking a little grim for the boys in purple. Well, Astra purple.
Yeah.
We have girls in purple.
We have a lot of the higher end stuff taken up though.
That's true. There's 2 CSRs missing and a UR missing. However,
the UR could be a broken weapon.
However, something we need to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Silidar. Hi, Sil. Thank you. Again. Made a tidbit a long time ago that there is a card that has class bonus, element bonus, and Diana bonus. We haven't seen it. That card probably in Shinja's hands, if I had to bet.
Yeah.
So maybe that's UR. Maybe it's good. Sean can, step back from that ledge and doesn't have to, do the deed. But, yeah. CL's looking good, though. So
yeah, CL's looking great.
He looks pretty sweet.
So. I'm excited to be the worst CL player in the room, but I'm going to be proudly playing my boy.
That's what it's about. It's about dedication, Like, you don't have to be
the best player,
the Bobo, the world champion. You just have to be the most dedicated. And when people think about CL, they're like, I think about Steve, that guy that, simping so hard.
My name in Merlin's has been CL #1 fan.
True.
Since we've seen him.
True.
Before we knew he was Umbra.
It's a pretty big deal.
Before we knew anything. All we knew was his name and that he was a butler.
So, Steven.
Cameron.
I went on my big rant about Alice. I think it's pretty clear to the people what I'm excited about. I think Alice is pretty cool. Ha ha. And of course, you're very excited about CL. But let's talk a little bit about said set. A couple of weeks ago on the show, we talked about the new mechanics and the sort of implications that they have. We didn't have a whole lot of spoilers at the time, but today I want to talk a little bit more poignantly about the set, some of the cards in the set. Again, we're going to try to, as this is an audio show, we do a video component, of course, but we expect you to be able to listen to our podcast. We're not going to dwell too much on just like reading cards. You can read along if you like to, or anytime we talk about a card, we'll try to give you the context of what the card does. But I think we should just pick out a few favorites, talk about some cards that we think are cool. If you guys want to follow along, you can do so on proxiescodex.com, the official spoiler site for the Lineage Break podcast. Steven.
Yes, Cameron.
Who do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Spirel.
She's hot.
She's hot. She's been my phone background since Worlds.
True. All right. Can you tell me what that card does?
No, I can't. Do not do that to me. She is complex.
a bit of a nonsense card. I think I can maybe tell you what it does. All right,
I could probably do it.
I can't tell you the text. Surely not. I just think I can explain what it does, which is a kind of a tough thing. So it comes into play.
Yeah.
You deal 3 damage to target unit wherever you want.
Correct.
Then you banish a card from your hand or your memory face down.
Correct. That's actually word for word on enter.
Nice. Nailed it. And then you can pay 2, I think. Pay 2, rest her.
Yep.
You negate all activations that have the same reserve cost as the card that you banish face down. You reveal the card. You say, I have this 3 cost reserve card. And you negate any 3 cost activations. Then the card that you negated, or any of the cards that you negated, and the card that you revealed from Spirel go back into their owner's memories. So you get your card back. They get their card back. It is negated, but it goes into their memory. Then you trigger Spirel's on enter again. You deal 3 damage again. And then you get to choose a new card or the same card or whatever, and you tuck it back under her. I think that's what that card
That's
does.
exactly what she does.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's sweet.
It's good.
Yeah. You can just, and you don't even need to negate anything with her.
Yeah.
You can just activate her ability to refund.
True. Yeah. Just change the number.
Yeah.
So she's like pay 2 rest.
I'm not even thinking about just changing
Deal
the
3
number.
damage.
Just deal 3 damage.
It's pretty good.
She comes in, you can just deal 6 right off the bat.
Yeah, I think she's really strong. And that has been echoed through the community as well. People think this card's really strong. And I agree. She's got a pretty thick stat line as well.
Yeah,
0-4. So she's pretty hard to remove. Takes a couple of friends to deal with her. And notably, her on enter and subsequently her ability that triggers her on enter It is target unit, so if they try to like send a bunch of allies to deal with her, she can
like,
just deal 3 damage to one of them and stop it from getting the killing blow. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Also Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
So, up huge.
You and I are both Umbra players now. so that's the way it goes. Who would have thought? That is my current plan, by the way.
What?
We play Alice.
Yeah.
She doesn't have level 2. But if you want to play Spirel, Chessman card, by the way.
Yeah.
You can play Alice. You can play Tristan Grimstalker. Then you can go to Tristan. Tristan gives you Umbra.
Fair.
Yeah. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan.
Her effect is inherited.
And this card is good.
I was gonna say you could go into Vanitas.
No, you can't. He's got the backwards lineage.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And no clerics. You cannot level into any clerics.
Well, it looks like you're a Tristan player.
Yeah, I guess I play Tristan for the next 5 months, because when I spend that absorbent amount of money on that CUR, God knows I'm gonna have to play it.
There's another card that I want to point out. I don't know if it's good.
It's cool though.
It's super cool, and I will try to deck build with it in my free time when we're not testing like the real CL deck that we're playing. But I really think this card is neat. It's called Sotierer Vortex.
No, I love that. You know that.
It's a 6-cost.
Assil to pronounce it.
Unique Fantasia Guardian spell. As long as you have 3 more omens with different reserve costs, it costs 3 less to cast. Your omens have, whenever an opponent activates a card with the same reserve cost as an omen, recover 1 and deal 1 damage. The card is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And in a game where a lot of your stronger things all cost 3, you just tuck a bunch of 3s into your omens, and then it doesn't matter. Like I can't see a world where you lose to allies.
They call this the Henke Annihilator.
Yeah,
that's for sure what they call it.
I just don't like. I don't know.
It's like you activate an ally. Yeah, I'll drain you for 4.
Yeah, I'll take 2. I'll heal 4 and deal you 4.
It's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah, this is Henke's worst nightmare for sure. You think he hates Luxem? Turns out he hates this Umbro's yellow card.
But yeah, I just really think it's. I think it's a cool card.
It's super cool. I think a lot of CL stuff is really cool. I really like Extorted Blackjack. Is that the
Extorted Blackjack is
the Blackjack card's
the
called?
21 one.
It's super sick.
Beguiling Coup. That card is so sick. I finally get to play a coup. I wanted to play it coup de grace many years ago, but that one's bad.
Coup de Grace.
Yep, coup de grace. But now I get to play Beguiling Coup, and I think that card is sick.
It's really strong.
There's like so many cool Umbra attacks that we've seen so far where you can just like swap it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. Like there's
turn it into a heavy swing.
You turn it into a heavy swing. You can turn it into that
turn it into an Extorted Blackjack.
Extorted Blackjack. That's not the one I was talking about. I was talking about the
it's pretty cool.
I can't remember the name of it. It's Umbra attack on hit or on attack heal for the number of different costed omens you have.
Oh, sure.
I think that card is very good. That the utility of that.
Yeah.
Like, life gain in Guardian is wild because you already have so much health. So if you can just constantly just refresh some of your health every turn, like I think that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Just make yourself really hard to kill.
I think it looks really cool, and I think it's awesome that they're making, the new champions, Alice, CL, have some really cool support in the set, and looks like they're going to be really strong out of the box. So that's pretty exciting for the people that want to play the new champions, Alice, CL.
And CL. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Steven, not even about Alice. This is Cleric, though. I want to talk about Verita, Queen of Hearts. We have 4 queens in the set. Alice and Spirel and Snow White and Verita, who is the quote-unquote evil one, the one from Wonderland.
Correct.
Is so sick. I think this card is so cool. I'm not an Alice player.
Yeah.
I think this card is so cool.
She's also very hot.
She's so hot. and she's cleric. So
I love me some Twin Tails.
me too. 10 cost. Verita, Queen of Hearts. Fire, 4/4, unique ally, cleric, suited human. You may banish 3 or more suited ally cards with total reserve cost 10 from your graveyard rather than pay this card's reserve cost. Other suited allies you control have immortality. On death, suited allies you control get +1 attack until the end of your next turn. Dude, this card's crazy good.
She's so cool.
It's crazy good. And the whole sort of bit around the suited allies is they're all cards, and so she's a queen, and so she's worth 10 because face cards are worth 10 in blackjack. Very cute. So you're playing this like suite of different reserve cost cards that have the cardistry ability that gets a little bit cheaper the more suited allies you have. So you're going to like play your suited allies to the board. A lot of them generate value. Like a lot of them have like draw a card into memory and similar effects, especially the higher costed ones. So you like play these allies, you get value out of them. They die because they're allies and your opponent has to kill them or they lose the game. Your allies die. You play Verita for free. She gives all of the allies that you currently have on the board immortality, so they have to shift this 4/4. 4/4 is pretty big. And then when she dies, she gives all of the ones that she was protecting +1 power for 2 turns, until your next turn.
Right.
Until the end of your next turn. So if they die on your opponent's turn, it's until your next turn. But if they die on your turn, it's till the end of your next turn, which is really, really good. I think she's cool. I think the problem that we have with archetypes like robots, like automatons, is I don't think that traditionally we've had strong enough build-arounds. Like Overlord MK3 is a cool card, but not a very good one, I think. And I'm really excited that I think Verita is a good enough card that you can build a suited allies deck, and it can like actually be good. And so I'm really excited to do that. I like Typal a lot. I think types are cool. I like my decks to have sort of a theme. I think the reason why I don't typically like allies decks is not because I don't like attacking with dudes. It's whatever. Most allies are like you play the best allies in your color. It's like I just play a bunch of dudes that are good and efficient, and I like my decks to have a sort of like thematic to them. And so this is a really good way to do that. So I'm really excited for Verita. I think she's
I also think the suited stuff is super cool.
Yeah.
I definitely think that there is a CL deck behind there too.
Yeah, I don't know what it's interesting. I don't know what class it's going to be yet because
they're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, like none of them really have class bonus though,
right.
So you can like sort of play them wherever you want. So I think that's really cool, and I think CL will sort of benefit from something like Verita because he has pretty good control over what's in his graveyard,
right?
For Verita to eat,
so right?
It's pretty cool.
Not only that, I think the suited stuff is probably the only like actual way you're turning on blackjack.
Yeah, you need like Veritas in your graveyard.
Correct,
She is, big. And the notable thing about Verita is you have to banish 3 or more allies, so it has to be at least 3 minimum, and it has to be exactly 10. So like you can't like banish Verita and some other stuff and be like, oh yeah, it's like 16 or whatever. That's enough to pay for her. It has to be exactly 10. So like duplicate Veritas in your graveyard don't actually serve that purpose for you, but they do serve that purpose for cards like Extorted Blackjack. So pretty cool. Blackjack. We like cards. Speaking of cards in your graveyard, this one's not for me, but it's broken. So I wanna talk about this broken ass card. Okay. Also a red card. Also a CSR. Is March Hare. Remember this card, Steven? This card is so turbo scary.
Yeah.
I'm terrified that people get access to this card.
Yeah. The fact that it's an assassin, FISA literally like all FISA players just must be like drooling.
They're eating good. They're eating good. This set is crazy. We're not even going to talk about Skullcrack. So we are talking about March Hare. It is a 1 reserve cost fire ally. 1/1 unique ally assassin animal human rabbit. Element bonus. Whenever this card is banished from your graveyard to pay for a reserve cost, put it onto the field. This is important for a couple of reasons. A, this works very well with Kindle, which is a mechanic that we got back in Mortal Ambition. There's a lot of Kindle cards in this set. They're like quite strong. We saw and a lot of them are sort of like Punisher mechanics as well, which I think is cool for this sort of burn archetype. Is we got the anti-recover card that is a 2-cost, doesn't have Kindle, but it's 2-cost, deal 2 damage to target unit. If that unit is a champion, they cannot recover this turn. We also got the Kindle card, which deals 2 damage to target champion, or 6 if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard, which is really good against decks like Genbu. All of these Kindle cards, Dazzling Courtesan, we saw make debut on the world stage. You know, these cards are good. But Kindle has been sort of a underutilized mechanic, and the way that March Hare works with it, I think, is crazy. Most notably, not because he comes into the field. That's cool. You get a 1/1. If you have an Arthur in play, you get a 2/1. That's all well and good. I think the scary part about this card is when you have multiple March Hares in your graveyard, because it is a unique ally. Let's say that you have Magical Christmas Land and there's 3 March Hares in your graveyard, and you Kindle 3, and you banish all 3 March Hares. They will all come into play. He is unique, so you will have to sacrifice 2 of them. You'll keep 1. Those 2 March Hares will go back into your graveyard. So you Kindle 3, you get a refund of 2. There is 2 more fire cards in your graveyard. Just lets you play so many things for free, which is crazy. So I think he's really good. Not for me. I won't ever be playing any March Hares in my decks, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So now, for something like this effect, where it says banish for cost.
Yes.
So if I play something like Torch, what is that card called? Torch Guardian. The 3/4 taunt from ALC Altar.
Oh, yes.
Where you have to banish 3 fire cards.
Trevor, hit me. MRC Altar 3/4 fire card.
Torch.
The robot.
Sentry.
Furnace Drone. Thank
there
you.
There we
go. Yes. Sorry, you were saying Furnace Drone.
That has as an additional cost, remove cards from your graveyard. Does that count as a reserve cost?
No, it does not. That is an additional cost, so it is different. Yes, you can obviously use March Hare. He just will not come into play.
Okay.
Yeah, this is basically exclusively for Kindle.
Got it.
Yeah. Which is cool. But yes, you can't use this for like Rending Flames either. Nothing that is an additional cost will work for this guy. So pretty good. Pretty good. I think. I don't know. That's about it. Oh, she's cute. You want to talk about that one?
Yeah, I figured since we were already talking about FISA getting better,
True.
we should probably talk about this one.
Mm-hmm.
There is a 2-cost action spirit skill.
That's pretty cool.
Called Ignis Deus. It says activate this card only if your champion is a spirit. It's fast. Materialize a champion card with base level 1 from your Merlin deck. If you do, for the rest of the game, non-spirit champions you control cannot level up.
Mm-hmm.
So this just accelerates the FISA plan,
mm-hmm.
making you fast speed assassin at the end of your opponent's turn. Then you have an additional materialize to get anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very strong.
It's a very strange card, and I think that's why it's cool. It's like not exactly clear to me what the immediate applications are going to be, but like the potential applications I think are pretty wide. It is worded in a way that it only works for level 1 decks. But you know, the thing that I've mentioned when people talk about this card is sort of in decks that we don't really have right now, but like in the context of this card being in something like what Erupting used to be, that sort of level 1 value-oriented game plan, playing, you know, a play set of Innervate Furies where they just keep trying to level up and level up and level up again. To level 1, a card like this I think is pretty crazy. I think it does, as you said, have some implications for the aggro decks. And even like if you're playing one of these low-to-the-ground aggressive decks like FISA, or, you know, any of these burn decks that we might see come out with this Kindle mechanic, it is, I think, worth noting that at the very worst, if you're in a fast matchup, this is a 2-card fast, level up, gain 5 life if you're playing like warrior.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty crazy. It of course saves you a materialize as well. Yeah, I think that this card is being like kind of underrated. I think people haven't been really excited about this one because I think it is harder to be like, oh, this slots into my existing deck. This is a Genbu card, right? Like, I think it'll take a little bit longer for the applications of this card to shine through. But I think it's really cool. It's really cool. Steven.
Yes, sir.
Chat made a good point. There's another card we'd probably talk about. This one. So I don't know if you guys heard, but Merlin's back. Yeah. We got a new Excalibur, which is kind of crazy, by the way. Excalibur, Cambrian sword.
Yeah.
In Merlin's hands. Merlin, Cambrian character.
Yeah.
Both in Distorted Reflections.
Weird.
When lower. But Excalibur Reflected Edge is a 3 reserve cost. Norm, unique weapon, assassin, mage sword. Interesting. 1 attack, 2 durability. True Sight, Spell Shroud, Merlin bonus. Excalibur gets +1 attack. On Destroy, summon a token copy of a non-distortion regalia you control with memory cost 0. It becomes a distortion in addition to its other types. So let me be clear.
Yeah.
I don't give a bad word about this card. I'm not a Merlin player. It seems pretty good. Congratulations, Merlin players. You should buy a playset of these in foil. What I find most interesting is all of the bizarre implications that this card gives us.
I have one in my head that I was talking with one LB Sean.
Are you able to share with the class?
Yeah. When this, so on destroy means when this dies.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So if you just leave GCR in play, you just keep making copies of GCR.
Oh, yeah, with this card.
Yeah. That seems pretty cool.
It's okay.
And then if they ever try to remove your GCR, you just crack it and draw a card. That seems pretty cool.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Card's good. I'm not saying it's not good. I think it is good. Even like without this like on destroy text, it's a main deck weapon, which is pretty.
It's a main deck 2/2 True Sight Spell Shroud. For a character that is very strong.
Yeah, that really cares about having weapons.
Yeah.
Especially this is a sword. I guess you can't Spirit Blade this, right? Because you can't send it back to your material deck. But you can obviously use it for your big Merlin attacks, so you get every other turn. It is good. But Merlin's cringe. But I think it's pretty clear. Obviously, she's coming back. She's here in the art.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting Merlin in this set. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. We probably would have seen it already. But I think this is giving us implications for Merlin coming back in PTM, maybe as a recollection deck, as that is usually how our supplemental sets go. I think also important to note, no, I do not have confirmation from the development team, but so maybe it's copium, but look at Merlin. She's got a cute new outfit. She's wearing a little vest. She's got a new haircut. That's pretty cool. I don't think that this character is mind controlling one Golden Queen because they went to all the effort to give her a new look and a new haircut, and she wants to show it off. Slay, Queen. Well, don't.
No, Slay Queen.
No, don't.
Yeah, he said it here. Clip that, chat. Slay Queen. Slay Queen.
Just like kill
all of the queens.
Spirel or something.
All four of them.
I don't care. Just not. Yeah. Anyways, she's cute. I like Merlin. I love Merlin. In fact, and I hope that she gets justice and is not hideously cringe like she was in FTC.
Yes.
Hideous cringe card.
I can confirm Cam's favorite champion in the game up until FTC
Was Merlin.
was Merlin level 2.
I was so excited. It was the first CSR I ever opened. I was so excited. It was like all I played, and then FTC came out and they ruined it. So I'm hopeful that new Merlin is cool, and I think the assassin on this card is really strange.
Yeah.
Like Giga weird. Giga ultra weird. Especially if I am right, who knows? But if I'm right and she's not doing any mind controlling, and she's not doing any mind controlling here in this art. This is Merlin.
Correct.
We see Merlin. So why is she dual typed? Like that could just be we make Excalibur an assassin a weapon for flavor, but like in flavor, it's a warrior weapon. It's Arthur's sword, who is a warrior.
Yes.
And Merlin, not a warrior, is a mage, but has a warrior weapon, understandably. And it is a mage sword, because that's what it is in DOA.
Mm-hmm.
Like Excalibur Curse Sword is a mage sword with mage class bonus because it belongs to Nimue, who is a mage, the Lady of the Lake, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's Arthur's sword. So I could see it being a warrior sword because it's Arthur's sword. I could see it being a mage sword because that is literally what it is. And Merlin's holding it. But assassin is a bit strange. Even Excalibur Cleansing Light, the Luxem card, warrior card. Arthur in the art, holding Excalibur. So I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a weird one. Assassin is strange. But maybe that means we're getting an assassin next set. You think?
Maybe Arthur?
Maybe somebody's getting class changed.
Luxem Arthur?
Maybe. Could be cool.
Cleansing Light up huge.
We're
Buy your
getting
foils now.
we're getting a lot of Cambria lore sort of adjacently. If you guys checked out SP3, I highly recommend that you do and check out the flavor text in SP3. There's a lot of interesting stuff. And so I think, in my heart of hearts, in PTM, we're getting Alice, of course. I think Alice in the main booster set. Merlin maybe also in the main booster set. And so there is slots for those recollections, if they aren't characters like Merlin, to be full lines of other champions. Where, like, you give Merlin, like, Merlin gets a level 1. I think it's the thing that makes the most sense. You could give her a new level 3, and that would be super cool, because Kingslayer's cringe. But I think the thing that makes the most sense is to give her a level 1. Alice, obviously, the opposite, needs the later sides of her lineage, but doesn't need a whole one, right? Like, you just put out Alice in DTR, you're not going to put her into a recollection deck where you give people the SR that came out 4 months ago in their recollection deck. Doesn't make any sense. So I think there is some room for, some maybe Cambrian characters returning, because Merlin got here somehow.
Yeah. Arthur, Mordred.
We saw Mordred got a glow up too.
Yeah.
He's on the new Excalibur Cleansing Light. He got a glow up.
Yeah. So maybe Mordred shifted to Assassin. Or Warrior Luxem, Mordred.
Rye got a new outfit too.
Rye did get a new
glow
outfit.
Up. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying, could be cool. When lore. That's all I'm saying. When lore. I just want to talk about lore. When's the lore?
Yeah.
Lore's so cool, man. I want to know what's happening. When lore? Soon, I hear. Somebody tells me soon.
I every time I speak to someone, they tell me next week.
She's a busy lady.
And then,
and
then 3 weeks go by and still no lore.
She's a busy lady. Understandable.
I get it, but
yeah, I think that's the things I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
We're very excited. I think DTR is going to be an all-timer for sure.
I don't need to say think. I know, at least for me, it is an all-timer. The setting is so good. All of the cards so far are so cool.
I think about Sil said a thing once about Mortal Ambition. And somebody asked him why horses were in Mortal Ambition, like the horse, typal stuff, right? And let's be real, horse typal, not very good. Shout out to Sylvie Hardsong. B, I don't think very many people are excited about about horse tribal. I'm sure there's some horse girls out there, Clem. But not everybody's excited about horses. But I think in regards to DTR, I think the reason why he put the horses in the set, this is important to the anecdote. He put the horses in the set because he wanted, when people think about Grand Archive sets, he didn't want them to think about, Mortal Ambition, it's the one that has 3 visits in it. He wanted people to think about the set where it's like, Mortal Ambition, it was the one with the horses. DOA, that was the Arthurian Legend set, right? And I think that DTR is going to be one of those sets, and I think they really nailed that, and I would be surprised if DTR doesn't end up as people's favorite set. It's like, it's the one with the suited deck, and it's the one with the Chessmen deck, and it's the Alice in Wonderland set, right? Like, I think a lot of those things are going to stand the test of time, and people will be talking about this set, this block, for quite a while. So
yeah, I agree.
I think DTR is really, really cool, and we are super excited for it. Make sure you pick up your DTR from your LGS. Notably, pretty popular set. People are excited for it. A little bit smaller print run than HVN. So be on the lookout. There will be just a little bit less product. I don't think that's going to mean that it's going to be super sparse, but just, if you are excited to crack some first ed, make sure you do that and let your LGS know sooner rather than later. So
pre-orders are good.
Pre-orders are good, man.
Can't get mad when you don't. You can't buy it because you didn't ask your LGS for it.
Pre-orders are good. We need to put them in months in advance, so keep that in mind. If you want PTM, tell your LGS now. So, I don't know. I think that's about all we got for you guys. It's been an exciting week. Next week, we will have the entire index. We will be talking about all sorts of what's this deck's going to look like, what's Steve going to build his CL deck like. Maybe we'll, lock some of that behind a time gate so we don't give up Steve's secrets for Ascent Boston. But sets coming soon. I think that's an old tweet. Old tweet? Oh, yeah, just showing us the tokens. Yeah. Sets coming soon, and we will be there with you guys to enjoy it. So we will see you next Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Asterisk.
For the live show, you can catch the previous week's episode Monday, 2 p.m.
Asterisk.
Eastern Standard Time. Today, right now, no asterisks involved. 30 minutes from now, we do have a little special present for you guys. We do have an interview that we did with Roger, the Director of Operations, and Bell, the creative lead, who writes the lore sometimes, hopefully coming soon. We have an interview with them at 2 p.m., so make sure to check that out. I'm sorry the video is a little bit scuffed. Still working on our mobile setup, but it was a good chat. We got lots to talk about the lore, and that's what we like, and the building of characters, and maybe if you guys pay attention, a couple of things to pay attention to.
The future.
Some insights into the future, DTR and forward. So make sure to check that out. It's coming out at 2 p.m. today. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week.
Have a good one, guys.
If you open that, Alice, let me know.
Woo!
Woo! That's not in the show proper, I swear.